Adapting from film to digital or digital to film sort of thing, it was like a whole new set of rules to learn. Back in the day, you do a beautiful Polaroid and think, wow, I hope the film looks like this. And it never did. With digital, you know, nothing's wasted. No thoughts are wasted. I think everything's there. And, you know, the quality is absolutely quite lovely. Having started and really got into this digital business, I approached jobs in the traditional way that I've always approached them. I was asked to do some fashion pictures for a magazine called Anthem. I wanted to do some digital art. This was my first sort of all-digital shoot sort of thing. It all came from the Brian Ferry song, Do the Strand. And when you listen to that, you know, you got an idea of Ferry in mind. And you see some sort of movement going on, the song kind of resonates in your head. I found this mirror in the street, beautiful holographic mirror, huge, of New York skyline. I thought, I'm going to use that. And by accident, I took some flash pictures of it. I didn't know the hologram just exploded into crazy colours. We did, you know, from one day copying all this mirror and use it as background sort of things. No going to the lab and my print say, hey, I want these background prints printed up and then I'll have to go and scan them in. It was like, okay, that's the backgrounds. Right, okay, the shoot day's tomorrow, let's shoot. But I wanted to do something kind of arty in that and learn and try some cutouts. Cutting out figures, putting them on backgrounds, putting layers. Because I do layers normally by hand and I want to put this back into the computer thing. Using the same thing but on a digitalness, you know. And it did allow me to do a lot of things that I really would have liked to have done with my original artwork. So I am looking at that stuff again and thinking, right, what did I really want to do with that? From the beginning of the day, I'll show somebody a book of drawings and like a collage of cut downs and references. I say, this is a vibe I'm aiming for, and this is what I would like to do. It's only with portraits of, like, you know, the Sunday Times or the Guardian, when you have to turn up, get a plane and go somewhere, then you have to look around, your wits about you and get what you can. There's no dictation. You have an idea what you'd like to. 9 times out of 10 you think, either raining or they won't do it. Damn, I'd love him to do that or I'd love her to do that. But, you know, sometimes it doesn't happen, but you do get something else. When I did the thing for Flaunt magazine, before I was thinking about what I wanted to do, and I knew it was going to be indoors in some sort of club which had this kind of Saigon-y sort of feel to it. I wanted to kind of give it a bit of mystery, kind of paint with the lights sort of thing, and make it look like filmic lighting. On my own, I had a little laptop over there, a couple of little tungsten lights. Beautiful, it looks filmic, it looks quite fantastic. And after that, I'm just cooled it down, different filters on something. You got bits that you can kind of shade in. So it was quite like drawing and painting. Doing digital on a shoot it just made everything totally easy. And I suppose doing that Lloyd Banks shoot, that really helped doing digital. It was really nice to not have a lot of equipment. It was really nice to have one camera, obviously with the zoom lens and the wide, and be able to flow continuously. Your hour just went. You didn't waste any time rather than, hang on a minute, let me set up the lights a bit. Can I have my Polaroid back? And yeah, that looks all right. No, I could see what you're like. And they could see, you could show them the back, what was going on. See, this is what it looks like on the computer. It was basically 2 hours, get a cover, get this, get 2 hours and deal with a very busy person. We kind of got off a bus and straight away, are you ready? My artist is in for it. And he was bang on time, and I was really surprised because most hip-hop boys kind of stroll in X amount of hours. And as soon as you stepped off the bus, you got a capture card in hand. Okay, let's go. And he was in a real hurry. We tried to organise X amount of locations, but he was like, I want to go to this. This is like perfect. That's where you're from, that's what you sing about. Let's go to the spots where you're about. And with digital, that was perfect. I could just look, pass my cards to my assistant. Somebody was in a bus downloading. We could come and have a check at what we'd done for a bit and then just carry on. We had no time, luxury to, hey, would you do a bit of You know, within that short time, you had to kind of be thinking all the time, what did you want out of this? I think it's different in a good way. If I was quite snobby before and like, oh, I can't only shoot film. But I've kind of gotten over that. But I'd like to think that clients still look at me the same way as like an artist who creates energetic pictures. With the digital thing and all these kind of people sort of on board that can do things, sort you out and change things, the photographer's job is, and I know there's lots of technology that anybody can take a picture, bang, done, it's pressed. But I think it's still that eye, composition, movement. What am I trying to get out of this? And the love of looking at people to see the way they kind of react, sort of thing. It has changed my job and it hasn't changed my job. It's still about looking. What do you see? So maybe people are employing you for your, hopefully for what you see.